Greetings and salutations. I'm here watching the latest video from Premiere Gal, new plugin, fast write-on and growth effects in Premiere Pro. I love the video. I love Premiere Gal. She's my favorite. So I'm watching this one little thing she's doing, and let's just watch this one little clip together because I have just a quick, easy little troubleshooting technique that I use in After Effects with autofill, but it would apply exactly the same to this new plugin on this video that she just released 5 hours ago. Let's watch the clip and then I will show you the little quick tip.
So you can see that there's a little bit of a delay later on. See that there's a gap between the R and the I here? It's actually reading that as two different objects. So what we can do is we can actually select this text, and if we want to connect these two letters, we can actually select just those two letters and go over here down to tracking and bring it closer so it's one object. Watch what happens. So now it animates as one fluid object because the R and the I are connected.
You know, maybe you have a certain font that if you make these two connected, it's just not going to look good or whatever. Autofill is a write-on plugin that acts fairly similar to the plugin that she's talking about in her video. Let's go ahead and take this test layer and apply autofill to it. Autofill. We're going to pick the position where we want our little write-on to begin. I'm going to pick this upper corner. You can see kind of a preview. You can check that off. Boom. And now when we hit play, let's see what happens. This is our animation. How are we going to fix this? Let me show you. First, let's go ahead and remove this autofill. We're going to duplicate the test layer. Duplicate. Now we have two copies of it here. And then separately, we're going to go ahead and come down with the pen tool. And we're going to say we want the T to animate from the top down. And then we're going to create a bridge here. And we're going to create a bridge here. Cool. And then we'll create a bridge here. Groovy. We're in good shape. Look at that. If we take our shape layer and our test layer and we pre-comp them, in After Effects it's called pre-comping, in Premiere it's called nesting. Same difference. You're taking these two objects and you're putting them into a single container, a single layer. Now let's apply autofill and try to resimulate that again. We will, because we duplicated the text originally, let's just make that invisible. This is what we have. We're going to start our spot at the top left here. And we are going to resimulate. And now we're getting the result we want. We're not just going to be left with a T at the end. So now if we turn off the preview input and just hit play, this is what we get. Fantastic. Cool. Next issue, how do we get rid of the bridge that we created? Well, that's why we kept a copy of this text. Now all we're going to do is take this top comp and we're going to pick whip the track mat, which you can figure out how to do something that operates exactly the same in Premiere using the alpha channels. I couldn't remember when I was recording the After Effects video what it was called. See, I'm in Premiere now. I'm going to take this test layer here and I'm going to put it over the top of this here smiley face guy here. And then we're going to pretend that this nested sequence of this smiley face guy is our layer that has the bridges built into it. And then we're going to go to Effect, Track, Matte, T. That's what it was called. Apply that guy right there to the nested layer with the text over the top of it that does not have the bridges applied to it. And then we will just go ahead and set the matte to video 2. And look at that. Now we're all set. You can even come in here and show the transparency grid so you can see what we're looking at now. And our smiley face guy is tucked comfortably underneath there, and that is working beautifully. So that is how it's going to end up working in Premiere. Yeah, that'll do it. And now this is our fill. Fantastic.